to another edition of Wrestling with Horror. My guest this week is the Boozerweight, Mr. Matt Sells, a man who also, I know in my career I'm known for naming AJ Styles the Phenomenal One, but by God, I also came up with the first nickname of Mr. Matt Sells.
Oh yeah, good old Matt Sex Sells, all thanks to the awesome, good old Dan Wilson.
Well, you've come a long way since those days, and you're out there. A lot of the wrestling community, they've seen you on AEW and Ring of Honor, and we're glad to have you here. But so to kick things off, I just want to know, all horror fans have that transcendental moment where it's an epiphany, they see something as a kid, and horror just sticks with them forever. So what about you? What were the first things that you saw that caused the bug to bite?
For me, like as a kid, I was, especially as a young kid, was more into like sci-fi and action movies than I was horror. And I remember what first bridged it over to horror for me was seeing the original Alien. And the tension built in that movie and seeing kind of the monster without seeing the monster, very similar to another favorite movie of mine was Jaws. Without thinking about it being a horror movie as a kid, just thinking about it as a movie I enjoyed, and being able to build the unseeable monster. You don't see the damn shark in that movie till like an hour in, but just remembering the amount of fear after seeing that, and the amount of fear of going to the pool or going to the ocean after seeing that movie, that's really kind of what segued me into getting into more slasher flicks and more of the traditional horror route.
Excellent. And so speaking of that, over time, there are always those films that stick with us, that are our favorites, that we go back to every year, whether it be at Halloween or when we have a rough time in our life that we just need that television movie comfort food. What are some of your favorite all-time films?
It's number one, first and foremost, is Psycho. I really got into Hitchcock route as a kid. Me and my mom, when I was a child, we'd sit down on Friday nights and watch a lot of old like black and white horror movies on like AMC Friday nights. So getting into Hitchcock, loved Psycho, loved Vertigo, loved The Birds, anything that. I loved his stuff because it wasn't the traditional blood and guts, and he could build a lot of fear and fright without even having to do a whole lot, just through the score and through the fantastic actors that he'd always use.
Excellent. And so in your wrestling career, as a lot of our guests, they look at you and see certainly someone who's influenced by hair metal and someone who's got a wild and vibrant personality, but I don't know that they would think a horror fan right off the bat. Is there anything in your career, either now or ever, that you've done that you would use to incorporate elements or influences from the world of horror?
Some of the most fun I've had in wrestling was getting to work a different character for a promotion called Monstrosity Championship Wrestling. Where exactly what it sounds, it was a lot of your typical old school movie monsters wrestling each other. And so I was the Alabama Wolfman, a redneck, homophobic, xenophobic Wolfman. And I would wrestle guys like Dracula, who was a gay vampire. Fantastic story writes itself right there. And then even long before guys like Joey Janela were doing it, I wrestled the Invisible Man, which turned out to be the Invisible Woman, which is why the Alabama Wolfman was wrestling with an erection part of the time.
Well, that's one of the best stories of the wrestling involvement of horror that we've gotten yet, so that's outstanding. So just to cap it off, where can people find you on social media? What are you doing lately?
Check out Twitter at AllSellsFinal, ALLSELLSFINAL. Same thing on Instagram. Every week, every Thursday afternoon, I release a new webisode of my web series, It's Never Sunny in Atlanta, which we did a horror episode last Halloween, so that's always a good theme there. It's around 1 minute web shorts where I play, go figure, an alcoholic jobber who things really never go his way. I always post my schedule there so you can see all of where I'm wrestling across the Southeast and beyond.
Matt Sells, known for one of the most historic losing streaks in all of wrestling, but we're right there with you, brother. One day you're going to get that big victory. Thank you so much for joining us, Matt. This has been Wrestling with Horror.